Something serious is kicking off at Reading College. The place has been stormed by armed police after a boy has been injured in an incident. That's what the police are calling it, but some outlets are reporting it as being a stabbing. And this is clearly being taken as something quite serious, because you have had helicopters flying above, you have had armed police storming the place, and now the campus is in lockdown. Kids have been hiding under desks. This is a serious situation by the looks of it. Now, we've got very sparse details at this point. We don't know if this is terror related. We have seen that there is a picture of a man being arrested. A lot of people have looked at that and said, that doesn't look like a student. That looks like someone who has come in to the college who is an adult. I don't know, but that is the photo we've got, and you can see that those are armed police there. Okay, they haven't sent out the normal coppers for this job. This is being taken as a very serious situation. Some sources saying that it has been declared a major incident. We know that one boy is injured. Let's take a look at the details. This is in the Independent. Armed police officers at a college in Reading after a boy was injured in an assault. Injured in an assault, that doesn't really mean that much, because injured in an assault could just mean you got in a bust up in the playground, right? And you had a little bit of a fight and you've got a black eye. But given the scale of the police response to this and the fact this school has been put into lockdown, suggests to me this is a lot more serious than that. Thames Valley Police have said a boy sustained injuries and was receiving medical treatment, but didn't give any detail of his age or condition. Maybe we will find that out soon. The force added that searches are ongoing with armed officers present on the scene, and advised members of the public to avoid the area. As I showed you, there is that picture of an arrest happening, but we haven't had any update to say that the lockdown at the school is over yet. We've had very recent updates just in the past half an hour of students speaking to the press, giving a few comments, presumably from their phones whilst they're in lockdown, saying the lockdown is still ongoing. So, maybe that they're still searching for people or someone who has been involved in this attack. We don't know. We've had the school, you call the school, you just get an automated message saying we're currently dealing with an incident where someone's got injuries, but they're not life-threatening. Please be reassured all actions have been taken to ensure students' safety, i.e. they are all in lockdown. Thames Valley have put out a brief statement saying we are aware of an assault with injury in Kings Road, Reading. A boy has sustained injuries and is receiving medical treatment. Search activity is ongoing, supported by armed officers, not just normal coppers, armed officers, and a visible police presence remains. We advise members of the public to avoid the area at this time while officers work swiftly to resolve the situation. We will provide an update when we are in a position to do so. And there have been, as I said, the police have not officially said that there has been a stabbing, but students who have spoken to the press seem to have said that this is a stabbing, and hence you've got quite a few of the headlines up on this, putting in quotes, stabbing, campus on lockdown after stabbing, in quotes. It's not confirmed by the police, but that is what we seem to be hearing from witnesses. So some of them have spoken to the Mirror, who say students are lying on the floor. There was a problem with a student and all the students were lying on the floor. They said that to the Reading Chronicle. The campus was in lockdown and all of the kids were in lockdown. Pupils are told to stay under the desks. A student told the Mirror that pupils were ordered to lay under their desks. They said at lunch someone set up a firecracker and now someone got stabbed. I'm not sure if these two are related. There's been some talk of a firework, but I'm not sure what the connection is here. And we were told to go for lockdown, laying under desks after hearing lockdown alarm. We're still in lockdown, not allowed to leave. And that was very recently, very shortly before I'm filming this video. And apparently a message has been put up on the computers in classrooms telling people, please enter lockdown, this is not a drill, please secure your rooms and keep students in. So as you can imagine, people are probably in classrooms barricading the doors, and this is something that they've probably not been really trained to do, and so it's probably very nerve-wracking for them, whereas in America people get trained for this stuff all the time and they know exactly what to do. So very, very scary situation. If you are in Reading and you have any more updates for us, let us know in the comments below as to what on earth is going on. Hopefully we'll hear more from the police in due course. We do not know at this stage if this is terror related, but we will await an update from the police. Thanks very much for watching. I'm Chloe Dobbs, and make sure you hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't already, so that you stay up to date with all the news. See you next time.